Hello everyone, video to go with the sewing machine needles that I sell for older Jones sewing machines, namely the Jones hand machine and the Jones Family CS, and of course the variations such as the Jones Popular. So when you receive your needles, they arrive in a small paper pack like this, the old-fashioned way. And once you've retrieved the needle that you want, which we will lay down there, a few things to note with the needles is that when you look at the needle, you'll see that one side is plain but with a small indent just there, and that's called the scarf. And if you rotate it through 180 degrees, you'll see that the other side has got a groove all the way down the length of the needle, and that's where the thread sits when the needle goes through the fabric. Now when we've got the machine loaded with the needle, that side with that groove on it needs to face the left side, i.e. that way. Okay, so the first thing to do is raise up your needle bar so it's as high as it will go. Make sure that the small thumb screw at the back is loosened off, and yours will either have a thumb screw or just a regular screw. Now what we do, and I'm going to be doing this slightly cack-handed so that I don't get in the way of the camera, so I'm going to use a pair of tweezers just to make it easier. And what we need to do is push the needle into the hole and slide it up as far as it will go, and then just tweak the thumb screw lightly. Now the next thing we want to do is, again I'm doing this cack-handed because it's so awkward, just loosen the screw and rotate the needle until the groove is facing this way. I'm trying to get my hands around into the wrong position, but so it's facing that way. So when you look at the needle from the left side, you can see the groove, and what you want is to make sure that that groove is facing the left, and that when the thread goes through the needle, it goes through from the left to the right. So just double check that you've got that, and I'm just going to double check mine. It's sometimes easier to look from above, and make sure the needle is all the way in, and then you can tighten up the thumb screw fully if you've got a thumb screw or a regular screw with a screwdriver. And it really is as simple as that. And then just slowly rotate the hand wheel and just make sure that that needle goes straight down through the very center of the hole and doesn't catch on the sides. Now if you've just obtained your machine and find that the needle doesn't go in all the way, what you very often find is that you've got a broken needle with a part, very often too far in to be able to retrieve easily, a broken off piece of shank if the needle has snapped at any stage. But it really is as simple as that. Needles come in packs of 5, and I've got all sizes from size 10 up to size 16, which is let me think, in modern money that's 70 nanometer up to about 100 nanometer. So size 12/80, 14s, 16s, we've got them all. They're never going to go out of stock, and they're on my online shop. But that's basically how you load it into a Family CS. That's how you would load it into the Family CS Model E, which this particular model is, the later green one. It's also exactly how it goes into a Jones Popular. If you've got a Jones hand machine, one of those old serpentine shaped ones, also known as the catback, then there's a separate video on how to do that, because the needle doesn't go all the way into the hole. But that's how you load your needle. So groove facing the left and with the eye at right angles to this direction. And there'll be another set of videos on how to thread the machine, how to wind the bob in, and how to thread up the shuttle as well.